Sad news today as we say goodbye to a true icon of British television and film. Kenneth Cope, best known for his roles in Coronation Street and the cult detective series Randall and Hopkirk, has passed away at the age of 93. His former agent confirmed that Kenneth died peacefully in his sleep, surrounded by his wife and family. For many, Kenneth Cope was a familiar face, bringing laughter and warmth to our screens for over 6 decades. You might remember him best as Marty Hopkirk in Randall and Hopkirk. In that show, Kenneth played the role of a detective who, after being murdered in the very first episode, came back as a ghost. His character was visible only to his partner Jeff Randall, and together they solved crimes with a supernatural twist. The series became a cult favourite, especially in the UK, but it even reached audiences across the pond, where it was rebranded as My Partner the Ghost. It was so beloved, in fact, that it got a remake in 2000 with British comedy duo Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer. But for many, Kenneth Cope's portrayal of Marty Hopkirk remains the most iconic. In interviews, Kenneth looked back on those days fondly, calling them happy times. He often said that the show had an escapist charm to it, with a light-hearted sense of magic. According to him, the sun was always shining during filming, and that same warmth radiated through our screens, making the show a much-loved classic. But Randall and Hopkirk was just one chapter in Kenneth's long career. Born in Liverpool in 1931, Kenneth Cope made his acting debut in theatre before moving to television, where he built an impressive body of work. In Coronation Street, he became a fan favourite as Jed Stone, or as many called him, Sonny Jim. He first appeared in the soap in the early 1960s, clocking over 100 episodes and then making a surprise return in 2008 and 2009, much to the delight of longtime fans. ITV, the home of Coronation Street, released a statement saying, "Kenneth's portrayal of Jed Stone made him a firm favourite with fans. He was a talented actor and writer, and we were delighted when he returned to the role decades later. We are saddened to hear of his passing, and our thoughts are with his family and friends." Kenneth's career spanned beyond soap operas and supernatural detectives. He starred in 2 of the beloved Carry On films, Carry On at Your Convenience in 1971 and Carry On Matron in 1972. His comedic timing and ability to bring charm to any role made him a natural fit for these iconic British films. He also made appearances in some of Britain's best-loved TV shows. From Minder to Doctor Who, Kenneth Cope became a familiar face in British homes over the years. He had roles in The Avengers, The Bill, and even Brookside, where he portrayed Ray Hilton for over 170 episodes. His colleagues from Brookside remembered him fondly as a proper gentleman who never had a crossword for anyone. Michael Stark, who played Sinbad on the show, described Kenneth as sweet, generous, and always professional. On the personal front, Kenneth was deeply devoted to his family. He married actress Rennie Lister in 1961, and the couple had 2 sons, Nick and Mark, who formed a rock band called the Candy Skins. They also had a daughter, Martha, who followed in her father's footsteps and became an actress, with notable roles in Doctors and EastEnders. Kenneth spent his later years living in Southport, where he became a columnist for the Southport Visitor magazine. A proud Liverpudlian, he was also a loyal supporter of Everton Football Club. Kenneth Cope leaves behind a legacy that stretches across generations. His roles in British television and film shaped many of our cultural memories, from the laughter of Carry On to the mystery of Randall and Hopkirk. His family described him as a natural comedy actor and an incredible icon of British TV. And while Kenneth might have left us, his work lives on, reminding us of the power of a good laugh, a bit of magic, and the joy of classic British telly. As we reflect on his passing, let's remember Kenneth Cope, not just as an actor, but as a man who brought joy to millions. His warmth, wit, and enduring talent will be missed, but his legacy remains in the countless roles that entertained and inspired us all. Our thoughts are with his family, and we extend our deepest condolences during this time. Kenneth, thank you for the memories. Rest in peace.